Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, we put the Anvil Arrow through our 3.10 atmospheric flight test. This is part of my 3.10 test flight series, so if you do enjoy these kinds of videos, make sure to subscribe and tick that notification bell so you don't miss them. So the Anvil Arrow is said to be a light fighter prized for its velocity and dexterity, which boasts advanced thruster tech and an ultra aerodynamic frame to outmaneuver its opponents. So let us see if this is the case. So first off, top speed in atmosphere is around 330 plus meters a second, which is about 738 miles an hour or 1188 kilometers per hour, which is very quick. Obviously, the speed will alter based on my altitude, but that is a good top speed, as you will see when I try out the other ships. Now, its rollability is poor, taking approximately 6.5 to 7 seconds to complete a full rotation. However, when you compare this to other light fighters, it's actually one of the quickest. This will likely improve once they introduce ailerons and controllable surfaces though. Yawing allows you to go up to approximately 35 to 40 degrees, which is neither here nor there, as you would expect this before the drag sort of pulls you back in. When you're pitching, it can reach about 45 degrees before it pulls you back, which is not bad, giving you a decent turn radius at top speeds. I will note though that with pretty much every ship, if you apply yaw and roll together, it can speed up the roll process, which is a good tactic to employ if you need that extra bit of agility, but do beware, sometimes you will see, and in this video actually, and with other ships, it can sometimes overcompensate the roll extremely quickly, causing a loss of control. So talking about overall maneuverability in atmosphere, referring back to the ship's description, prized for its velocity and dexterity, I personally feel this statement cannot be more true. It is one of the quickest ships which is capable of performing each maneuver easily and at speed. I think when taking on other ships, it will likely be able to get the upper hand thanks to this reason. Therefore, the Arrow will be a difficult target to get a beat on, or even likely keep up with, which does rate it very highly for me as a good ship for atmospheric combat. Now, in regards to the course around New Babbage, it maintained a good high speed of about 240 meters a second throughout the course, apart from the near crash situation, which I will say was due to the unexpected roll acceleration kicking in kind of mid-roll. I'm unsure whether this is due to the weather effects, the wind effects, but the Arrow is probably the most forgiving ship in regards to maneuverability. If you make a mistake, it feels as though you are getting let off pretty easily, giving you enough time to correct it, with a slight sacrifice to your speed. Pulling a 180 does reduce the speed to about 160 meters a second, which isn't too bad, but obviously pulling such tight turns will leave you more vulnerable, so ensuring that you are not just instantly trying to turn on the spot and using your speed in the right way, you shouldn't be too left out in the open. So other points to note, I always felt like I was in control of the ship. It was very fun to fly, and as mentioned, it's definitely one of the most forgiving. So if you are a new pilot trying to practice your in-atmosphere dogfighting skills, then the Arrow would be an ideal choice. So I've got some final words before I go, which is more of a caveat that I will include with each ship test flight. Cloud Imperium did mention that this flight model is still not final and will be tuned, balanced and adjusted as and when they see fit. Differences between main thrusters, VTOL and maneuvering thrusters, for example, will be balanced more, and ships will eventually gain ailerons and flaps to better aid in atmospheric flight. Any changes we do see in the future, I will be sure to jump back into the cockpit for another flight test. But with that said, do let me know what your thoughts are on the Anvil Arrow in atmosphere. Let me know what you found if you've tried it out yourself, and be sure to subscribe to see the rest of the series. Hit the like button if you're excited for the new flight model in Star Citizen, and come and hang out over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. We can test this live on Twitch. Thank you to all of my patrons and channel members for allowing me to do these kinds of series. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.